Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Hope you're doing great. Running the VRX with the level 7. Back here in Arcadia. We're gonna get into the developer notes 7 in like a minute. I just want to say I was at Calypso earlier this morning. It was terrible. It was like a complete shit show. And I apologize for the language, but it was absolutely astoundingly horrible. I think I had like a 10% hit rate on 2 amps. Yeah. Needless to say, I packed up my bags and came right back to Arcadia. So, a lot of people have been messaging me in game saying, you know, that they're having a real hard time on Calypso. I did initially go back to take place and participate in the big event, but after a couple of drops and changing, I don't know, into 4 or 5 different areas, I kind of just gave up. Now, I mean, I could have sat around and came back later, but I really want to get some mining done. So I came back to Arcadia, and here we are. On top of that, and additionally, the Entropian mining guide is back out, okay? The revisions are obviously the Arcadian map, which I completely rehauled. I pretty much deleted the old one. Well, I kept it for, you know, historic reasons, if I ever have to go back and take a look at it. But it's completely redone. There's also a couple other minor tweaks to the other maps, including Foma, Hell, and I believe Amathera. So there's a couple revisions, and I plan on actually doing probably another update next month on some of the other maps. That being said, I don't want to do too much because I'm not sure what this new content update's going to bring, and I suspect that they're going to reintegrate and move around the resources on Planet Calypso. I have a sneaking suspicion they're going to kind of move it around like it is in Arcadia. And what they did with the Arcadian resources make a lot of sense now. Pretty much before you had your servers in Arcadia, there's, how many is there? 9? I'm wrong. 11? I think there's 11. I'd have to look at the map to really break them down. And then there would be like sub areas within particular servers. A lot of skill gain here. Something's up. Interesting. Oh! 59 Petter, nice. Corrid, alright. I was wondering, something is up there. A lot of skill gain. And we didn't get anything off the first 2 hits, so we'll see what happens here. Hopefully it'll be a good run. What was this here? Oh yeah, the server. So there used to be like sub areas, and then every area within a server, you know, there could be like 6 to 9 of them, would have a different set of resources. And pretty much now the Arcadian resources, if you go into a server, like say we're in the Quarry server right now, you're going to see the same resources throughout the entire server. It's not really broken down. Whereas on other planets still, it's like kind of a mess, and I really suspect that in future updates they're going to kind of make it easier on all the miners and put specific resources within the same servers, so that when you mine, and the Arcadian, the A team even mentioned it, they said that, you know, when you mine it's going to be easier to build up stacks, and it certainly is, and it makes it certainly easier for us as miners to go out and find you know, specific ores now. So if, back to the Entropian mining guide really quick, and then I'll move on to the dev notes 7. If you guys, had purchased a copy in the past through PayPal, just email me, pigbenishaterade@gmail.com with the transaction number, or if you purchased it within the Entropia universe, shoot me your in-game name, and then I will give you a download link only to the updated Arcadian maps. If you want the entire book, let me know. But really, there's not a whole heck of a lot difference between version 3 and version 4, other than a lot of the obviously the Arcadia stuff. But all right, moving on. Dev notes 7. These notes got some good reviews, I guess. You know, I've read through most of the comments section, and most of them are fairly positive. So basically, they addressed, first off, let me just say this. I love that they've released Dev Note 7. especially as like a week or two after Death Note 6, which means that they're coming out, and they even released a teaser. It's like a teaser map for the new update, which was supposed to come last week or the week before, but hopefully it's going to hit in October. And I think their initial release date was actually October. Look at that Pterodite right there. I love getting that shit. But so it's good that they're on the ball, and they're actually giving us sneak peeks, and I think we actually asked for that in a video or two ago. But they address the manufacturer returns and success rates, and unfortunately, they said this: we would like to assure that all participants that the manufacturing system is functioning properly and as designed. And I think I said in the last video I'll have to take a look at it again. That kind of sucks. But it could mean that, you know, a big all-time high is right around the corner or something else. I will say this. I have noticed that in crafting over the last week or two, or actually since the last update, there's been a lot of HOFs. A lot of Uber HOFs, like 1K plus. Are the hit rate returns less? Apparently, I mean, a lot of people have said that they are. I can't say for sure because I just don't craft. I haven't crafted probably since last year. I suck at it, you know, and I suck at it. Why would I do it? But yeah, just checking to see how big that Global 59 pet. So hopefully something's right around the corner, whether it's an all-time high or just, you know, a week of just outstanding Uber loots. But I mean, I think that they've gotten some really nice loots in the past week or two. A lot of HOFs, and far more than the miners are expecting. And we've already touched on the mining situation on Calypso. I tell you what, I'm loving it here in Arcadia. I'm going to stay here for a little bit, you know, other than to bring a couple things back and forth. But with the new dev notes, we got a sneak peek of the new social interface. It includes offline messaging, custom chat channels, and optional passwords, as well as data feeds, whatever that means. Tabbed chat interface with the ability to arrange or dock or undock individual tabs. That's kind of neat, so it's fully customizable, it seems. User-defined thresholds for global loot messages. That's awesome, too. Completely redesigned contact lists with custom user status settings. Completely redesigned society interface with new features such as message of the day and society alerts. You know, like, if you look at other MMOs, all other MMOs already have this stuff. Message of the day. I mean, we're going back to Vanilla WoW here. We're going back to maybe even EverQuest. I don't know if we want to go that far back, but I'm just saying it's pretty common practice that societies or guilds or clans have this stuff. Looking for group functionality to facilitate the creation of teams. I don't know about that. You know, this is a real cash economy. It's so set apart from, like, say, a game such as WoW, you know, just to compare it to some other MMO. It's a completely different game. So looking for a group, man, you really have to trust the people, or at least know them, to create a trustworthy team. All right, custom avatar thumbnail images that appear in other participants' contact lists and chat channels. Yes, that's awesome. That's a thumbs up right there. Integration with Entropia Universe auction in the form of detailed alerts relating to offers and orders. Yes, awesome. I love that. Calendar displaying upcoming events, EU system notifications, etc. Love that too. And it says much, much more. And then they give a screenshot of the current prototype, which is pretty sweet. I mean, it looks good. I'm guessing this is does it say? I mean, I'm guessing it's not. All right, hold on. New social UI will include a boatload of new and improved features. I don't know. All right, let me read on. Notice of the various types of information in the feed, auction alerts. Oh, this is the feed part. Auction alerts, private chat, personal notes. Cool. All right. Yeah, sorry, I got quiet. I was just kind of reading on like, is this like outside of the game? So I wonder if it is. It's like an additional little program that's going to run independent of the Entropia Universe client. So, I mean, that's what I'm guessing, unless it's actually in game. But it says offline chat, so I don't know. Um, Interesting nonetheless. You know, they're starting to integrate stuff that maybe we should have had years ago, but you know, it's stuff that a lot of people have asked for, and I think it's a good move. And I do love the teaser. Now, the teaser map of Planet Calypso kind of not solidifies my claim that they might change the resources around, but it certainly looks as they're changing the geography, and it also looks as though Planet Calypso will be gaining a few new instances. I mean, they don't give too much information of it, or on it rather. It looks as though you could create custom tabs on your map, which I think is fantastic, as long as they're savable tabs. I mean, I could think of 100 different things just for mining that I would want that for. You know, I could just create tabs right on the map, be like, all right, hydrogen steam spawns, since I just saw it in my inventory. You know, perk gains hit last mining session. You know, if you can log out and save the tabs, I think that'd be great. I don't know how that would work, but who knows. Anyway, I'll go over comments in Friday's episodes. I've had a couple of comments I really want to kind of respond to. One I'll answer right now, and you'll notice it when I'm using my VRX 2K. Someone had mentioned that my treasure hunting skill is not pretty much up to par. Hold on here, let me adjust my tab for this finder. And you're absolutely correct. I think that was in the last video someone had commented on that. You'll notice that in the last few videos that I've been using the VRX 2K, that the reload speed is very slow. In fact, it's 4 of 8 because my treasure hunting is not maxed on this finder. It's approximately 500 depth, and I believe the max depth is somewhere around 900. With my mining skills, I'll tell you right now, I sell them. They're worth a boatload of money. And did I say mining? I said mining skills. Let me go back. With my treasure hunting skills, I sell. I've never sold any of my mining skills, but my treasure hunting skills I sell because they're worth a boatload of money. Where they were a few months ago. I haven't checked them in a while since I last sold them. But or in end matter, I am obviously maxed on this finder, and I'm maxed on the 3K too. But I think it's a good depth, 500 depth for treasure hunting. You know, I've gotten some decent finds, but the markup simply isn't there. So, and that's pretty much why I will go back to Cali and sell my treasure hunting skills. Because really, it's once the mapping and everything is completely redone, and I'm happy with a completed product, then I just probably won't treasure hunt again. So there's just really nothing of value other than the occasional rare Soto. The frequency of Sotos here in Arcadia seem to be 1 to 250. So out of 250 treasure drops, I'm getting a Soto back. At least that's what it kind of seems like to me, in case you guys were wondering, because there was another comment that, you know, treasure hunting may be worth it when you're looting the armor and stuff, and the armor is nice. I mean, I've sold the Lyacon shin guards for 350 ped, plus the TT value, obviously. I've sold some of the pots and urns for plus 20. I mean, a lot of them are, you know, only worth like 4 or 5 ped, but it's really cool to see them pop in the window. But unfortunately, you know, obviously the markups just isn't there. But yeah, to answer that question, I am not sufficient of the VRX for treasure hunting. And I probably never will be unless something really happens with the treasure hunting system. You know, that's really the only flaw with mining on Arcadia that I can see right now. A slower economy than Calypso, but it's still definitely a viable one. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it at that. I threw on a couple extra amps there. I'm not sure if you guys saw it, but hitting a lot of perks in this area, so I'm gonna kind of keep on going around this area and see if I could pull a big one out. And we'll see what happens, because I'm really getting good skill gain and everything here. So anyway, guys, hey, thanks for watching. I'm going to end it at this. And yeah, if you guys like this, please rate it thumbs up. If you haven't yet done so, please subscribe. And I will see you in the next vid.